This wheel is nice and shiny. This wheel, on the other hand, not so much. And I have a car show coming up. And this thing is pretty dirty. And stuff like this engine bay needs a little bit of work. And as someone who is just not a professional at any of this, I really don't know what I'm doing. But I have a few things that I want to try to get these things either back to factory or close enough. Alright, now the first product I'm going to be using is called Mother's Mag and Aluminum Polish. It's what I used on the front wheels, and it should work just fine on the back wheels too. Now this is what I'm using to actually apply the product to the wheels and kind of buff it in. This is by no means the correct applicator. It's just what I have, and that's what most of this truck is. What I have on hand is what I do to it. This is not necessarily a tutorial, it's just what I did. So first things first, I need to clean off the wheels because as I showed with my hands, they are pretty dirty. This is just some soapy water that I mixed up. Just Dish Dawn soap along with water. And we're just going to use it to actually clean the wheel. This is just a used rag. Now there's no dust or anything sitting on the wheel. It's time to try and bring the shine back. Here's this Mother's Mag and Aluminum Polish, along with what I'm using to actually apply and buff it. Now I'm just literally going to dip it in there. I probably got too much just then. And then start working it into the thing and kind of buffing it with my hand. Okay, now we're going to see if this actually did anything by wiping it off. Okay, you can actually see, you can't really see it on camera, but in person there is a difference from where I stopped and the rest of it, but it's not even that big of a difference, to be honest. Okay, off camera I worked at it just a little bit more, and it's like I said, you can't really tell on camera, but in person it does look visibly better. It's still not perfect, and I'd probably have to do a lot more work to get these back to factory, but just from that little bit I just did right there, it looks noticeably different. It'll probably look better with more elbow grease and more product probably. We're gonna do the rest of the wheel because there's a spot like this that I think it will work great on spots like this and make it look better. I'm gonna do this to the rest of the truck. Alright, I got the wheels looking marginally better. These are I've already cleaned these previously with another product which did work really well. This Turtle Wax Chrome Polish worked really well. I'm going to clean the rest of the wheels, the other two that I have to do left, and then I'm going to worry about cleaning the rest of the truck. Now what is there to clean underneath the hood? Let me show you. So as you can see, there's a bunch of chrome stuff in the engine bay, like valve covers and the air cleaner. There's also other various chrome and chrome-like things on here, which can just be shined up a little bit. I am well aware that these fender wells need to be replaced, and in fact I have the replacements that I repainted myself. They just need to be put into the truck. I am once again using this turtle wax to kind of polish up the chrome. And then we're just going to wipe it, and it is shining like brand new. Now after cleaning up this chrome filler neck, I'd say we are pretty much done on all the chrome in the engine bay. Now to be honest, I kind of keep this engine bay really clean. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it is pretty clean. So that step is done. Now as you can probably tell, the paint on this truck is not good, especially the bed. So when I go to actually wash this truck, you really can't tell a before and after, other than of course washing off mud and dirt. But I'm still gonna of course clean it, but I don't need to go super hard on the paint because there's nothing I'm bringing back really. So I'm gonna pull this truck out and give it a good bath out in the sun. Now that it's out in the sunlight, you can see these wheels are shining. But of course, you can also see how dirty this thing is. This thing has been in the garage for a little bit, and there's definitely some dust and dirt that has accumulated on it because it is not a very clean garage. This thing looks so good, but currently it is a heat wave. It is probably over 100 degrees out right now. It is hot. So cleaning this thing in the sun is kind of a pain, but gotta do what you gotta do. Alrighty, we cleaned it. Like I said, it looks basically the same as before, other than some dirty spots taken care of. Alright, let's put it back in the garage. Now it's time to clean out this interior. It's not horrible, but there's definitely some spots that I can clean and vacuum to get this thing looking perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna call that done. It looks pretty decent. Definitely a lot better than it did before. There is still more I could probably do on this thing, but either I don't have the stuff to do it, or I really don't want to. But all just the quick stuff and the stuff to just make it look okay, I have done. Like I said, this truck is just a 10-foot car. Like, if you're 10 foot away, it looks decent. When you come up close to it, it doesn't really. Alrighty boys, we got this thing looking nice and shiny, and it is now showroom ready. In the next video, I'm gonna bring this thing to a show, and I'm gonna bring y'all with me. But until then, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.